go, family.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on. It's the Solstice, family. Come on now. Drink, 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 drink your water. Lift your glass and 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 drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Yup, yup. Drink, 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 drink. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take a breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass and pour some water. 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 Drink, 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 drink. Shouts out to Vanessa. Drink, 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 drink. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. Sister Christina Lowe. Brother Anubis, the unsleeping one. Welcome, family. Happy Solstice. It is Ujamaa. What a great day. But yo, you still gotta lift your glass and drink some water. 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 Drink, 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 drink. Couldn't get it out. Oh man. Family, it's the solstice. This is the last day for the feminine half of the year. Oh my God. I know you're like, what he talking about? What he talking about? We got 50 seconds. Let's finish up this water. Come on. We had 30 seconds. Finish your water. Come on. So lift your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Alright. Woo, man. Good morning. Brother Kwame says, great Ujamaa fam, what does Columbus Kwanzaa 365 have in store over the next couple of days? I am so glad you asked. Brother Anubis, I know you're a busy man, so I already got that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I'm going to have to talk to you anyway more about the smart contracts because I really want to understand that piece. Because when you posted up on my timeline, I was joking, but I really want to know the difference between a smart how the different uses of that blockchain from the smart contracts and what's the difference between a token and an actual coin. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know the difference. Miss CeeLo say greetings of the winter solstice. All right, so now let's talk about Kwanzaa real quick because we coming into Kwanzaa season, man. Man, shouts out to Miss Vanessa. Hit me up because I have some bottles for you. I have the I might not have as many as you wanted because this lemon lime, boy. My elders be loving the lemon lime, and you kind of cornered the market, with your order, right? Because I only could do like three whole gallons at one time. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to get the other stuff out that people need too. But I have some. But hey, so let's talk about Kwanzaa. Pre-Kwanzaa. Alright, so now, today, we'll get to today in a second. But on Kuumba, we have a pre-Kwanzaa Zawadi event at the Rickenbacker Woods Learning Center at 1330 Livingston Avenue, 43205, December 23rd. That's this Kuumba from 1 to 3 p.m. We will be making kanaras. We will be helping the children to build their own Zawadi to give out during the Kwanzaa season, getting everybody into the Kwanzaa mood. I think I may tape my kids making some more kanaras. Cleve got to make one for Brother Kwame. You know what I'm saying? Because we want one with the candles for him. So we're going to be up there early to get that done. All right, so on December 26th, Kwanzaa starts. That will be Umoja. Of course, for us, when we do our toast, it'll be Kuji Chagalia and Umoja. All right, so during Kwanzaa season, it gets kind of mixed up. All right, so you got to keep up with me so that you can make sure you stay within the lingo, right? So next week, right, on Umoja of Kwanzaa, that's Kuji Chagalia for us. The days of the week are staying the same. We're not adjusting the days of the week, all right? Because we want to keep that, we want to keep that pattern. So now you got two principles that you're going to be looking out for on December 26th. You're going to be looking out for Umoja and Kuji Chagalia. So during Kwanzaa, we got to double up our vision. We got to turn on those reticular formations so that we can find what it is we're looking for. All right, so the citywide Kwanzaa will be we having another Zawadi event for the children, 1 to 3, again at the Rickenbacker Woods Foundation, and that will be hosted by Miss Nicole Pittman. That will be taking place from 1 to 3. And then, of course, that evening at 6 p.m., we will have a drum call. Man, I'm hyped. Man, I can't wait. All right, because we're going to jump off. All right, so CeeLo says, greetings of the winter solstice. The principles are inextricably linked, hence, just do it. That's right. There you go with those big old words, man. Inextricably. I like that. I'm going to take that word. Anubis, the difference in actuality are all really quite minor. It just comes down to what people would prefer to use and ease of exchange, etc. I myself prefer stuff such as Ethereum, as it is pretty straight. Hold on. It is pretty straightforward, and of course, certain coins. All right, so Kwanzaa will be starting at 6 p.m. on each night. We have December 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. All of those will be at the Martin Luther King complex on Mount Vernon. Then we have on December 30th, the Principal Neil will have an African dance party, and that will be at the Doubletree. And then on December 31st, we will be at the Millennium Community School from 10 a.m. to 5. Of course, Brother Kwame will be doing a divine conversation, letting us know that we have a heritage in mathematics. As a matter of fact, our heritage is mathematics. We will have a care move from 12 to 2. We will have his Kwanzaa time of drum and dance celebration from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Drum and dance for children, father and son connection, and in Nguzo Saba in 2018. And that talk will be given by our brother Yarima Karama. All right, so great speaker, family. So it's about to go down. So now, what do I mean? So now, y'all do know that there's a masculine part of the year and a feminine part of the year. The feminine part of the year takes place from June 21st. Is born on June 21st because the male part, in a sense, dies. The female part begins June 21st and it moves all the way to December 21st. 6 months, right? Now, on December 21st, what happens is we have what's called the solstice. The solstice is the longest night of the year. And I know y'all like, well, night, masculine, that, you know what I'm saying, that masculine principle is that active energy. Is this supposed to be the light side. But listen, on December 21st, the sun supposedly dies and is reborn, and the process of the growth of light starts coming back to the world. So on December 21st, that's the longest night that we have, but it's also the birth of a new day. So the sun starts, in a sense, moving in the opposite direction. So instead of it starting to get darker, it's going to start to get more light. So the light will start increasing all the way until the longest day on June 21st, which is the last day of the male energy, and the female energy start taking over. So it ain't just a quick drop. So it goes like this. If this is male and this is female, it goes like this. The male is coming down, the female rises. They cross. When they even like this is called the equinox. And then that female energy goes up and the masculine energy goes down. Then it reverses. Equinox, back up. This is why our ancestors track the sun. You know what I'm saying? So this is where we get certain celebrations. So if we do need other stabilizing cultural events, it's best to set it around when the sun is doing its thing, because it's an actual physical signal that we have, and our bodies react to it, our minds react to it. So it's a very powerful piece. Now, the actual solstice will not take place until about 11:30. Let's see what time. What time the solstice? I think it's about 11:30. Winter solstice. Here we go. Winter solstice 2017. The actual start time for the winter solstice will be 11:28 a.m. But we will be doing our ceremony, if I'm correct, at 7. About 7:30. I'm going to have to get my kids ready. But we're getting out there. And basically what we're doing is we're doing the first lighting. So we're going to light the Kwanzaa flame. Now, hopefully we'll be able to get back into the tradition where, because when we started lighting the flame, we used to have each individuals walk away with a piece of the flame, and everybody had like those lamps, you know what I'm saying, that you could keep a flame going, and it was the responsibility of that group to keep it going. So at that time, we was doing the underground. We had our little lamp. Elder Tony had his lamp. Other groups that was involved had their lamps. So just in case one went out, we had this flame that we kept going all the way through Kwanzaa. So every night, the flame that we lit on one of those principles was from a flame that we started on December 21st, the solstice. Family, we real with this shit here. All right, so now let's go and let's do libations. I apologize for those that wanted the show. I wasn't able to do the show the other night. Tonight, I will be here, and prayerfully we'll be able to knock the show off. Let me read the Proverbs, so those of you who may want to join the conversation can know what we're going to talk about. So, we on day 9. We're coming out of Gye-Nyame Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes. All right, this is one of the books that I developed for the training. All right, day 9. First one, prayer is not an old woman's idle amusement. Properly understood and applied, it is the most potent instrument of action. That's Mohandas Gandhi. Number 2, one day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Wow, Sigmund Freud. The fuck out of here. Last, whispering will be followed by hiding, then stealing. Woo, Kenya. Hey, Cleve, you hear that? Yeah. Whispering will be followed by hiding, then stealing. Oh, we're going to have us a nice conversation tonight. Oh, man. All right, so those are the Proverbs. I apologize for the story last night. Oh, and last thing before we get into these libations. So, y'all know I call it Gye-Nyame Journey, right? Gye-Nyame is their symbol, but let's talk about Nyame. All right. Okay. Nyame breaks down into a triune. Now, throughout our cultures, one of the things that unify us is these numbers. Number 3 is a very important number. In Gye-Nyame, we teach that number 3 is the number of communication, right? So you have a lot of the spiritual traditions and religious traditions that are based on a trinity, right? A communication, right? A communication between the spirit and us, right? And there's often a trinity, right? Now, in the Khan, the highest deity was known as Yame. So this Yame was broken down into 3 parts. Yame represents the cosmos, the everything, right? The everything that we are in right now. Nyan Kopan, its life-giving force. That's 2. And Odu Mankama, the creative power. So you have the cosmos, you have the life-giving force, which we call that Ashe, but in the Khan is Nyan Kopan, and you have the creative power, Odo Mankama, the creative power. So you find this triune all throughout our traditions. So go and try to, go and find it. Shouts out to Miss Ellen Joyner. Thank you for joining us. All right. Let me get on my Facebook so I see when people stopping in. When I'm on the computer, it lets me know who's stopping in and visiting. And I'm saying good morning to you. I'm wishing you a great day. All right. So for all those waiting for those bottles, I got some done. I'm going to try to finish the rest of them by Nia. So, let's get it, family. All right, so today, of course, it is Ujamaa. This week is moving slow. Shouts out to Martai Edwards. All right. Today is Ujamaa, cooperative economics. The meiotic principle today is reciprocity. We teach the kids in a peace back to you, my brother. We teach the kids from the Millennium 7 gratitude. The color is green. The Hermetic law of the day is polarity. The male name, if you was born on this day, is Yah. Female, Yah. Now, once again, we're going to get into the names. Maybe I might do that during Kwanzaa. But we're going to get into these names because each of these names have a unique meaning and a unique definition. Well, meaning and definition mean the same thing. But each day has a certain power that a person that's born on that day is endowed with. I'm a Kwabena. My daughter Gina is an Abena. And one of the things that stuck out with me when I really start studying this is that oftentimes, and this is crazy, oftentimes it takes a tragic event for a Kwabena to get moving. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and I read that one day and I was like, oh my God. Because I got tragedy. You know, I got tragic events. Brother Kwame said Hermes Trismegistus. Right, that triune, that tri. You see that tri even in the name. Hermes, which in our tradition would be Jehudi. Right? So, now, the reason I read these principles for those that are new and those that aren't new is I want you to activate that reticular formation and purposefully look for these principles during your day. All right? We as a people have to start looking for what we want. We already know all the stuff that we don't want. That pops up automatically because that's what the reticular formation was developed to do. Now, family, I need us to start looking for what it is that we want. I ain't saying get caught up in illusion, but I'm telling you, every last one of our principles is active and it's out here, and we have to take time to find it, right? Just like with our ancestors, we had to take time to find it, right? The blessings from our ancestors, the blessing from our Creator. Oftentimes we have to take time to find it. All right, for those that are practicing and know about the emotional emancipation circles, a powerful group for anybody out there, African-centered cultural virtue and value systems. Today in the Wolof, the virtue of the day is your manda. Compassion for those less fortunate than yourself. Compassion. In Akan ethics, is patience. And in traditional Yoruba, is emoji mora, sensitivity. Alright? So if you don't want to pursue Nguza Saba, I gave you a whole bunch of other virtues that you could follow, that you could look for. I gave you Maitic principles that you could look for. I gave you Hermetic laws that you could look for. But look for something. You know what I'm saying? Get it working. So now we're going to pour these libations and we're going to get out of here because I want to get my kids ready and be out walking out the door about 7 o'clock. Let me get this junk off my screen real quick. Once again, this is not the complete list. And if you have ancestors that you want toasted, by all means, pop them up, throw them up. Shouts out to Robert Moss. Peace, brother. Thanks for the effort in our ride. Oh, man. I can't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, our ancestors laid it down for us. Now we got to continue it, and we have to prepare the road for our children. So it's a constant cycle. Life is a cycle that goes round and round until the laws of my I'm bound. That's one of my old rhymes, right? So, here we go. This is that original. That magic glass that seems to fill up. I don't want to drink too much. Well, I do want to drink a lot, but I want to make sure I got something for the toast. You know what I'm saying? All right. Thanks for the like. Make sure you like and share, family. Share it. Because during Kwanzaa, we need to get the numbers up. And then also I need to know, because Elder Tony is talking about doing a flame ceremony each morning during Kwanzaa. So I want to know who's interested in possibly participating because I could set up and do the morning toast from wherever we are. Man, family. If you got ancestors, throw them up because we about to toast. First, of course, we got the toast starting off with that. Starting off with the creator, by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We just got done talking about the concept of Gye-Nyame, right? But we lift up our glass and we toast the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator, the first source, that power behind all things, right? So we lift up our glass and we salute the very first ancestor. That's right. That's right. Those that didn't know, the very first ancestor is the creator of everything. So we lift up our glass and we salute that power and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on to our personal ancestors, and I want to thank everybody that responded and got me their ancestors. We got the sheet. Now, for those that are interested in the sheet, I will send you a link to where you could go and adjust the sheet, because I challenge everybody that's pulling for their ancestors and you want to pull for others' ancestors that's in our family, because part of the thing that's going to make us family and bring us unity is the fact that we're saluting each other's ancestors, right? The only thing I suggest for each and every person that want to partake with the daily toast list, what you do is you go in, you find your ancestors, you cut and paste them to the top. Of course, I start with my ancestors, right? And this right here is not even a complete list. I got another list that I had to add some other ancestors on. Brother Kente sent me some. And then, like I said, I recently found out about the passing of one of my sons. And then when I thought about the passing of one of my sons, I had to think about the passing of another son. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all like, well, how Tim, how did you forget about one of your sons? The issue is that a lot of times when I work with young people, and in a sense, they come into my life and they adopt, and I, in a sense, adopt them. One of the things that often happens is that once I show you the path and you choose an alternative route, right? You choose an alternative route. I love you. I greet you. You know what I'm saying? But you're not prevalent in my mind. And I know some of y'all like, Brother Tim, that's cold. But in a sense, family, it's like this. I've been in the battle for a very long time. And time is one of the only things that I really have to invest, right? And when I take time and I try to invest in you, and I give you experiences that you ain't gonna get nowhere else, and I spend a lot of time, and I let you go, and you choose to do another path. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm going to allow you to do your thing, right? And oftentimes, your mess is going to slide to the back of my mind, because I'm trying to look at those that's trying to build, that's trying to do something right, right? So it's not that I don't love them, but it's like I got all this stuff going on around me and it's taking up space. And if you are not moving in the direction that, you know what I'm saying, you were sent into my life for me to help you move towards, I'm not mad at you. But don't be mad at me when stuff happen and I'm not really able to respond. But, you know, I'm responding now, and I'm sending shots out to him. All right, so here we go, family. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. Thank you for sharing. Shouts out to Brother Robert Moss. Thank you for sharing. So let's get these toasts on. So we're going to lift up our ancestors, our personal ancestors. I got a long list, family. So hold on. Hold on. Thanks to all of y'all for sending your stuff in. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, Georgia and William Walton, Chris and Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fane, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvira Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Toppin, John Fallard, Montague Pittman L., Brian Watson Jr., Kaneko Parson, Nomo X, Sapet Ma Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro Ector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, the Luxter brothers, Mrs. Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford Jr., Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Randerman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susan B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jeannie Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Well, Evita Farmer, Agosa Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Meryl B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Midget Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worlds, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Imhotep Wellman, recently made his transition. We just had a celebration, so I got to call his name 3 times. I don't have to call it 3 times, but I chose to call it 3 times. It just was moved to do it. You know what I'm saying? But we got to make sure our ancestors are awake, family. Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank and Rustlin Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vena Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Richard Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Alice Murphy, Brother Anubis, you ain't gonna be messing out. It's gonna be I'm gonna be posting. So we lift up our glass and we salute the ancestors and we say, Ashe, right? We salute our ancestors. We salute the missing link. We lift them up. We remember them and we salute them. Anybody out there who has something, please post them up. Last but not, they ain't no last, but we move to the present moment. We did the past. Now we're moving into the present. Family, this is where our power is. This is where we activate those reticular formations and we start seeking out what we want in the moment, right? We start moving towards what we want in the moment because this is all we have. We never wake up in the past. We never wake up in the future. Whenever we open our eyes and we're conscious, we're in the now. So this is where our power is. So let's stop waiting and let's start building. All right, from there we move on to our future. We toast our children, our children's children, on to infinity, right? We lift our children up. We salute them now so that they can one day salute us, all right? We salute our children because we know that we are responsible in the now to lay the foundation for them. And the question is, family, are you laying a foundation? Because if we're not doing it as a group, as a community, we got to ask the question, are we really building something, right? Because wealth, legacy, all these things are properties of groups of people, right? I'm just telling you, do your research, find out. You know what I'm saying? Wealthy people become wealthy because they come from wealthy groups. I can't stay wealthy if I got to help everybody in my surrounding circle. I can't stay wealthy if my son broke. I can't stay wealthy if my nieces and nephews broke. I can't stay wealthy if my friends are broke because, I ain't going to say wealthy. I can't stay rich because I got to support them, family. So everything we do, we got to be thinking, how can I lift some others with me? Right? So we lift up our glass to our future generations. We say Ashe from near family. We toast all of our relations. I won't belabor the point because we run out of time. I lift the glass and we say Ashe from near family. I toast you, your beautiful, powerful self. I toast that you find what it is that you're looking for. I toast that you move on in the direction that you need. I toast that you overcome your challenges. I toast that the road is smooth for you, but all obstacles are not removed because life is not fun if it's easy. I know some of y'all like, you crazy. But, all right, so we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. I ain't got nobody to toast with me. My girls ain't here. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy. Peace, power, and joy. And 100 years. This is Brother Hatim. And I am out. So let's see. I'm going to see what we could play while I'm on my way out. I feel like hearing some of that beat jazz. Cancel. Ooh, yeah. All right, this is from B Jazz. All right, one love and peace, fam. I'm going to get ready, and I will see some of y'all at the lighting, and those that I don't, I'll be there for you, all right? You said anime, you're going to get in trouble. Hit inbox me, let me know what you mean.
I know you thought this would go on and on till the break of dawn. Oh no, well let me break this down to you, son. This thing had a definite time frame.
Wow!
An expiration.
This is good and that song good.
A curfew. Acting the way you do, boo boo. This love thing is canceled. Cancel, I say. 'Cause you ain't been acting right. And I can't stand a fuss and fight. This movie, this time.
Shouts out to Quincy Lowe. I didn't know you knew what this time in the morning was. This Columbus family. This Columbus.
The show is canceled. Kingman, listen here, love. Your actions and your words just don't match up. Ooh.
This is Solstice. I'm drinking some more. Happy Solstice to you, family.
I told you when I needed it, but you didn't.
Like and share, like and share.
The disappointment, though, the discontentment, oh my God, each need more. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Oh, what? And so, here I go.
We do our toast at 5:15.
Here we go. This movie, this concert, this show, baby, it is canceled.
Moving into Kwanzaa season. I hope to see you at Kwanzaa, Brother Quincy Lowe. We need to hook up anyway, family.
I don't care now. The show says the show's canceled. This movie, this concert, this show, canceled. else cancel.
Alright, family. I'm out. Y'all have a great day. Like and share. Check this out. Cash a toast. Before you go back, cash a toast. It'll be up in a second. Throw some of your ancestors up, my friend. Family, I need to let you know you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey. That's right. We about to start this day off in a powerful way. We are moving into the solstice. The solstice is about to pop off, family, and it's our time. It's our time. And, of course, you know this is a Heart of December production because we just toasted the ancestors. And, of course, you know my job, my only job, no matter where I'm at, no matter what I'm doing, no matter how I'm dressed, is to blow up your old paradigm. So y'all going out there and change the world. Peace. Oops. Clicked the wrong one. I got hyped up and shit and clicked the wrong one.